Legend and icon Tina Turner would personally handcraft a signature look that would transition her from wild woman of R&B to the queen of rock and roll. Tina Turner, or as she was originally known, Anna Mae Bullock, started her career wearing her own hair in a short press and curl. But after a hair bleaching mishap, Tina turned to wigs and never looked back. Now, in those early days, she did kind of wear her wigs right off the rack, but she soon learned the art of restyling and then handcrafting her own wigs to match her own wild onstage persona. And the long, flowing wigs going down her back just added to the visual spectacle that was Tina Turner on stage with her energetic and wild dance moves and shimmying short mini dresses. Tina truly was a force of nature on stage, and her long handmade wigs just added to the mystique. In fact, for the rest of her career, no matter how big of a star she became, she always did her own hair and her own makeup. And she was even quoted as saying, "Only I know what I should look like." She hand-dyed, cut, and styled her wigs to her exact specifications, and she looked amazing. Now, Tina never chemically processed her hair ever again, preferring to wear her hair in its natural state under her wigs. And here are a few rare photos of her with her natural hair. But the reason why Tina's wigs never looked out of the box was because she actually handmade them herself. She actually learned the art of wig making, and she would take only the finest quality human hair and then cut, color, and style it to add to that visual image that was Tina Turner. And she played around with different looks, from those 70s feathered flips to short and sassy, and then back to long and flowing. As Tina transitioned into a solo artist, she really took her look to the next level. In the early 1980s, she dropped the wigs for a period of time and started doing sew-in weaves. And she really kind of pioneered the weave in the early 1980s. And she would actually bleach and tone her hair into the perfect shade of golden blonde. And that was a color she would keep for the remainder of her career. Now, in 1984, Tina would hit it big with her blockbuster solo album, Private Dancer. And with it, she created a look that would forever be synonymous with Tina Turner. That wild, spiky, wavy lion's mane that she wore throughout the 1980s became Tina's trademark look. And again, it was something that she created all on her own, with the big kind of crimpy waves, tons of volume. She really became this bastion of 1980s fashion and beauty. And mind you, she was already in her 40s at this time. Now, as we transition into the 1990s, Tina still was the definite queen of rock and roll. And she wore her signature wild and wavy hair a little bit shorter, but still with her signature Tina stamp. And her hair would always have that kind of signature look, that kind of dark root with the blonde kind of coming down, that kind of ombre balayage look. Tina really invented that look to make it look more natural. And that's a look that we still see in wigs to this very day, and Tina created it.